Testing, testing. Just seeing if we're live here. Let's check it out. Testing, testing. Just seeing if we're live here. Let's check it out. It looks to be pretty live to me. Let's let me turn my phone down here. And the cat immediately arrives, as she does in every single time I do any live stream. She's chilling somewhere else in the house, doing whatever it is she does until basically the exact second I hit live, and then she will basically immediately show up. Usually within about 10 to 30 seconds. It's shockingly reliable. But yep. So I thought I would just hang out, eat a little bit of this kind of a chicken Caesar salad I made, and try to hold it up to the camera in a fashion here. Let me put on my OBS on the stream there so I can see a little better. Okay. Got a little chicken Caesar salad. It's got a chicken with a... Hey, Katie. Is the Katie being blocked by the microphone? You can't quite see her. I'd move the microphone, but I don't want to mess anything up. But yeah, we got chicken, and I seasoned it with salt, pepper, savory herbs, whatever those are. I don't claim any culinary genius here. Herbs de Provence, onion powder, hot sauce, and then I mixed in some, along with lettuce, tomato, onion, jalapeno, sweet peppers, cheese, bacon bits, sliced hard-boiled eggs. Yeah, so I got a little, it's not healthy per se. There's a decent number of calories in there. It's just something I make where the lettuce makes it reasonably filling enough that, I don't feel too hungry after eating it. But it's not diet food per se, but I'm not really trying to lose weight so much right now as I'm trying to kind of just maintain in the 140s. So it's good to do a little chicken salad for dinner 3-4 times a week. It's just something slightly healthier than Taco Bell or pasta or whatever. So yep, here we go, eating the yummy salad. And bite number 1, and food's already falling out of my mouth. Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. And disgusting chewing noises, I'm sure, but what can I say? Don't watch an eating stream if you can't take some disgusting food noises. It's a good rule of thumb for streaming and for life, I do believe. Let's make this a little bit more unhealthy. Now, granted, this is the fat-free, 30 calories a serving. So, regular ranch is about 130 calories a serving. So this is down a good over 3/4 down. So the taste is basically the same. There's no huge difference that I've ever detected. That's what I use, and I use the fat-free Italian as well when I do my Italian-style chicken Caesar salads, which I'll probably do tomorrow night. 2 jalapenos, that's too much for one forkful. There we go. Ooh. But hot sauce and jalapenos in here, so it's got a little bit of a kick to it. The cat has turned into statue. Indeed. So, the reason I guess I'm kind of doing a little eating stream on my main channel here instead of my second channel is, well, I don't know, I just kind of wanted to do a general... My wife's eating dinner at her mom's tonight, so I just kind of wanted to do a little hang out, chat a little bit. Let me get this out of the way. It'd be a little annoying. Maybe discuss certain things going on. I don't want to discuss the big situation right now, the illness, the pestilence, the plague going on, because I spent most of my last 3 video game live streams now discussing that for most of the stream, and I'm not even going to say the C word. I'm not even going to name it. I want to get away from that for the evening. Talk more about, I guess, what else is going on. What's going on besides my cat's amazing psychic powers about when I'm live streaming, that is. And that's something that should be studied and, by animal doctors. She's either psychic or she knows more. But so I wanted to kind of do this because, well, I guess I wanted to just get kind of three videos for the week on my main channel. Because that's kind of my goal going forward. I mean, obviously it's to some extent silly to discuss goals going forward on your YouTube channel that has all of 8 subscribers. I guess my goal should be to hit the double-digit subscribers before anything else. But with that said, this giant lettuce leaf just won't let go. So I really want to do 3 videos a week on my channel. One of those is always going to be my Zeolith Live, which I originally, my video game kind of live streams, which I had originally titled these streams Saturday Night Zeo. What I had wanted to do was kind of a real late night hangout vibe, like 3-4 hour streams, like real late Saturday night, which is what I did at first. Like I wanted to do like some streams that would like start at midnight and run to like 3 a.m. Saturday night, like the real late night hangouts. And I did it first, but I do work on Sunday. So it made Sunday a little unpleasant trying to do that. Trying to do my... Now, if I ever have a work schedule that changes, which I imagine one day I will, and have Sunday off, then I would like to try to revive the Saturday Night Zeo concept. Try to do my like late night hangout Saturday night video game live streams. Into the wee hours of dawn, like a midnight to 4 a.m. Saturday stream where I play Mega Man X or Super Metroid or Final Fantasy IV or Kirby's Dream Course, that kind of thing. But it wasn't currently working out, and I went through about 8 consecutive weeks of saying, all right, this week I'm doing Saturday Night Zeo. This week I'm doing Saturday Night Zeo. This week I'm doing Saturday Night Zeo. And I'm never doing it. Ooh. A little bit of jalapeno in that bite. So after months of not doing Saturday Night Zeo, I eventually said to myself, well, we gotta make a change here. So I just started streaming on Monday during the day. Monday's a day off for me. And I was originally going to do shorter games for a while, like the ones I just mentioned. Super Metroid, which I can easily play through in one sitting, and Mega Man X. But I decided to just launch right into Earthbound. It was one I knew I wanted to do, but I kind of thinking later in the year. But I don't know. The mood just struck me one day. I was like, I want to play Earthbound. So looking at the rate I'm going to go through the game, it probably will take a little while longer, which is okay. But so that's going to be one video a week on the... I'm looking in the kitchen here to make sure the cats aren't trying to get into the chicken that's still out. Yes, there's multiple cats, although it's mainly this one here, Mayday, the black one, that likes to make the live stream appearances. But so, one video a week will be the Zeolith Live, my, as of now, Monday live stream. I'd love to change that one day, but that's what it is now. And after Earthbound, probably I'll hit up some Mega Man X and NES. Definitely there'll be Super Metroid. Probably GoldenEye. I do want to do Final Fantasy IV, but I feel like I should at least take like 10 or 12 weeks of shorter games before I get back into another feature-length JRPG. So that'll be one video a week, Zeolith Live. Now, what else do I want to do? Now, I will say, spoiler alert, there will be another Zeo's Book Club coming up in the extremely near future. When I say extremely near future, I mean next day or 2 or 3, perhaps. It might take a little while to get to editing it. But that is happening. I read another fantasy novel, and I already recorded the review of it, just kind of editing it a little bit. And I don't edit the Zeo's Book Club reviews too heavily. Just mostly cutting out ums and ahs and bits where I repeat myself and little things like that. The cat jumping on the table. And I'd like to get to doing Zeo's Book Club pretty regularly. I read about 20 to 25 pages a day. Right now I'm in the middle of a book called Furies of Calderon by Jim Butcher. I'm about 200 some odd pages in. That's not the thing I'm reviewing for Zeo's Book Club. It's what I started immediately after recording that review the other day. And you know, I read 20 to 30 pages a day, sometimes a little more. And I'm just going to keep planning on doing it steadily. I don't have a number of books I want to hit for the Zeo's Book Club for the end of the year. It'll depend on how long stuff I read is. Reading a 600, 700 page fantasy door burping on stream, very professional. Fantasy door stoppers, it'll take a little while to get through them. It might be as infrequent as one a month, but I also want to review the James Bond books, and some of those are downright novella length. Like Casino Royale is only about 170 pages long, so I could finish that in 3-4 sittings and pump a book club out, 1 week after the previous one. And I'd like to go through maybe even all of those this year. I could extend it into next year. But yeah, Zeo's Book Club is here to stay for now. I enjoy it, and I feel like it's filling more of a niche on YouTube than maybe movie reviews or video game reviews, which I will still do some of too. But I do just enjoy kind of finishing up a book and then sitting down and talking over it. So as far as what my other 2 videos in any given week will be, Zio's Book Club will be kind of heavily featured. Now, I have some other ideas. I'll go through some of them. For example, I do want to do a review of Castlevania Season 3. I'd like to talk about Cobra Kai Season 3 when it comes out. Those would be reviews. There are some movies that I'm interested in enough that I would do reviews of, like No Time to Die, of course. Of course, that's not coming out till November now because of the thing that shall not be spoken of on this stream. And maybe some video game reviews, like probably the Trials of Mana and Final Fantasy VII remakes. And of course, I forgot a big thing that'll kind of just be used to pad out to my 3 videos a week, kind of like what I'm doing now with my salad live stream, will be I'm reading one by one the I believe it's 34 chapters of the lore and backstory and history book of my fantasy series I'm writing called Earthcross. Specifically, now I'm partway through writing the first book. Six Swords on Silver Hill is what the first book is called. First of 10 as I have it planned out now. But we'll see what happens. I'm, to be honest, not writing as fast as I should be. Procrastination is a bad habit of mine. I would like to try to write some more later tonight. Although I do have it all planned out, chapter by chapter by chapter, what's going to happen. But, so I've done 3 so far out of, I believe, 34, and it is fully written. Fully done. The history, backstory, lore, religion, atlas, kind of a guidebook to my world of Earthcross that Earthcross is set in. So that'll be my usual thing. It's almost unusual that I didn't do one this week. I just didn't get around to it. I'll be doing a Zio's Book Club, which I said will be posted the next day or 2. Instead, as my 3rd video of the week, with this right here, right now being the 2nd video. And this isn't intended to be like a regular thing, my salad live streams. Just something I was like, why not? Be back in 1 quick second. I'm gonna get another bowl. If you want a more pure look at what the topping looks like before I kind of mix it in. Like I said, chicken that has hot sauce, onion powder, salt, pepper, herbs de Provence, savory, tomato, onion, sweet peppers, jalapenos, bacon bits, and hard-boiled egg, I believe is the everything I got here. And yes, I just got ranch right on my fork. A very nicely done move. Rocking the full 600-pound lifestyle right here. So as I was saying, I want to do 3 videos a week on my channel. One will be Zeolith Live, which I stream live on Twitch and then upload to download from Twitch and then upload to YouTube. And other topics for the main channel will include Zeo's Book Club, the occasional movie or video game review, the lore chapters for my audiobook of my fantasy series backstory book. Now, what else would I like to do? I have some other ideas. I'd like to do kind of reviews of the entire movie series, kind of like in one sort of like master video. Kind of like maybe do a great big video essay on The Matrix, or on the Lord of the Rings trilogy, or on the Terminator or Rambo movies. I have multiple kind of ideas for videos of James Bond. James Bond kind of being my main interest going back a while. And I had ideas to maybe do videos exploring kind of the expanded universes of sort of like film or literature universes, like reading, The Great Gatsby and watching every single movie version and doing like compare and contrast videos, or playing the Willow NES games and like reading the expanded universe books. Doing like expanding the universe type videos. I would talk about maybe exploring the timelines, the Halloween films. I feel like that's kind of been explored on YouTube already, though, so maybe there wouldn't be too much to say there. Maybe occasional videos on fitness, like I've done last year. Or food, cooking type videos. I would need a better kitchen setup to do cooking videos. I'd love to do some cooking videos, but I would need more of a kitchen island type thing. Whereas my kitchen counter that I'm looking at now kind of just more goes into the wall. So it'd be hard to arrange a camera for cooking videos. But it is something I'm interested in. But I had a lot of ideas for James Bond videos. I actually have a little folder I was looking at just now to remind myself. And I have kind of ideas for a good, couple dozen of kind of video essays on James Bond, with maybe the gimmick being, I guess, that it's not just all about like modern stuff. It's not all just about Daniel Craig maybe dipping a little back into Pierce Brosnan. No, I have a lot of things to discuss about kind of like the Roger Moore era, and the topics about how they used kind of the real world basis in their storytelling, the Cold War, the aesthetics of the films, how they used continuity in a way that I like better than the way the Daniel Craig movies are using continuity. Kind of the more subtle continuity of like General Gogol's arc through the Roger Moore films. Little things like that. And I have like some more. I did a Hip Tanaka NES music playlist a few weeks ago. I'd like to do something like more like that. Like a more kind of maybe music videos of kind of like some classic video games. I had some fun ideas of that. I won't go into all of them right away, but if you know what kind of games I like and the era I play, you can probably guess kind of the sort of stuff I would do. Chicken salad. Chicken Caesar salad, I should say. Chicken salad is a whole different thing. And maybe videos going over kind of my collections of video games, old James Bond stuff. And I had a few ideas for videos in kind of the history, science kind of milieu. But there are other YouTubers that probably do that better. So I don't know, maybe not. And maybe kind of videos going over the filmography of certain filmmakers, but trying to do some of the ones that aren't kind of over-covered on the internet already, like not Spielberg or Tarantino or Christopher Nolan, which isn't, against them. I'm fans of all of them, but like a video on the filmography of Kevin Reynolds, the director of Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves, and Count of Monte Cristo, or on the filmography of Edward Zwick, it's kind of something I'd like to do, kind of explore maybe, James Mangold, some somewhat more kind of B-tier directors by the standards of the internet. Some ones that are a little less fully fleshed out in kind of video essays and stuff. Hello, Katie. Back again. Sorry, I'm not giving you any of my chicken salad. I'm a mean Katie daddy. One thing that I kind of have an ambition to do is, well, there are YouTube channels I really like that do kind of not epic length live streams. Like I already post like 2-3 hour live streams, but kind of epic length edited videos on topics. Like I like a channel, The Geek Critique, who posts hour long plus video game reviews. And I was thinking about maybe I'd like to try to do something like that. Like do a quarterly, maybe like every 3 months, like feature length documentary on kind of a topic. Probably the first one ended up being like James Bond related, but I have ideas for a few other ones too, where like topics I would just really, really, really dive into at kind of extreme sort of length, like 90-minute, 2-hour videos. On pop culture topics that really, really interest me. Like just to throw out an idea for what one might be, like going through the entire James Bond like novel series, like Ian Fleming series, and discussing one by one the creative choices that were made or ignored, kind of adapting each one into a feature film version. Or that'd be an idea. Probably my kind of feature-length video ideas like that would be mostly film-related, but I'd be willing to think about doing some video game-type ones also. Heck, the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo a couple weeks ago, I got a 17, I think, minute video out of, so there's no reason I couldn't get an hour-long video out of reviewing the whole game, the whole chapter when it comes out. But yeah, if I try to get 3 videos a week for the rest of the year, that would be what? What's left in the year? 39 weeks, 40 weeks? So about 120 videos or so. 40 of which or so would, of course, be Zeolith Live. Another 30 plus would be the audiobook of Earthcross Lore in the Age of Memories, the backstory to my fantasy series. So that will bring us down to still a good amount, still 50 videos to come up with there. Now, of those 50, maybe could I get to a dozen more Zeo's book club for the rest of the year? Maybe. It would depend if I read some slightly shorter books than the last one I read, which was over 1,000 pages long. You can guess what it is if you like, but the review will be up in the next couple of days. And then after that, that would leave, 30-something videos to try to finish. TV reviews, movie reviews, audio commentaries to movies could be a thing. Video game reviews. Maybe some fitness or cooking related videos. But yeah, I'd really like to try to start doing some feature length kind of videos. They could be lists. I'm not above doing lists. People like lists. I like watching lists. I like Googling top 10, Nintendo 64 games and watching people's lists. I'm not above doing that. So, between all that, I'd say there's plenty of ideas to kind of keep this channel going for the rest of the year. The question is putting in the work to do it. I hadn't planned for a salad live stream to be one of my videos for this week. I'll just say straight up, I'd wanted to do a Castlevania Season 3 review, but I just don't think I'm going to have time around work the rest of the week. And around trying to write my novel, edit this other video I talked about, work out, so on and so forth. So I'll be trying to do that next week. Some Castlevania goodness. And yeah, well, it's 2 bowls of salad down the hatch. Gonna get so fat. Probably not on salad, but I just got ranch on my shirt. Won't be getting thin on it either with all that crap in it. Sunkist equals best soda. Diet Sunkist tastes close enough to regular to me. So that's kind of what I want to be doing with my channel for the rest of the year. I'll try. It'll be hard. But, here's to one day hitting 10 subscribers. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see what happens. But yeah, as soon as I wrap up here, I'm going to go right back to my computer and start editing my next video, which will be a Zeo's Book Club. Stay tuned for that in the very near future. Maybe even tomorrow, who knows? Could be the day after. But yeah. Either way. So that's what I'm getting up to. Working on some videos, working on my novel, working to make money. I still have a job. Working out. And I guess it'll only be a week or so till I'll also be having to set aside a little time every day to play Final Fantasy VII Remake on it. Because I gotta get in on that. And then heck, it'll only be a few weeks after that till we got Trials of Mana. Too many games, not enough time. Well, fortunately after Trials of Mana, I don't know that I'll be playing that much for the entire rest of the year. In terms of new games anyway, that'll be a Zeolith Live, but yeah, so we'll see. But yeah, that's my dinner. Thanks for hanging out with me through dinner, watching me probably disgusting sounds. I don't know, I can't hear as I eat the chicken salad, but yeah. peace out for now, and I'll be back live streaming on Twitch, I assume, on Monday, I assume. So I'll see you all in another video real soon, and then I'll see you live if you want to tune in my Twitch channel in about 5 days. So later, everyone.